constant war. Why? Because these Edomites are ruling, man. All right, these Edomites are in authority. All right, the red horse. Okay. And what came with the red horse? The pale horse came with the red horse, which represents death. All right, that's what came with the red horse, man. Okay, which came with the rulership of these Edomites. In other words, all right. Oh yeah, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Going back to what? Going back to the blessing that was given to Esau, man. All right? That's how, listen, man, there's a lot of reasons we know these so-called white people are Edomites, man. Okay? There's a lot of reasons, man. It's not just because he's red, all right? It's not just, you know what I'm saying? Not just because of slavery. There's a lot of different points in the scriptures that prove that they're the Edomites according to the Bible, man. And that's why they don't address this, man. You don't see as much Edomites coming up to debate as like back in the early 2000s, man. All right? Or even in the 2007. You don't hear as much Edomites coming up to debate anymore. Why? Because they know that this is true, man. All right? They look into the history, they go into secular history, they see where they come from, all right? They see what they've done, they line it up with the prophecies we're bringing out, and they can't deny it, man. So the only thing left for them to do, right, like the brothers say, right, first they laugh, right? Then they want to come up and talk shit, and then they get violent. So that's what these Edomites are going to start to do, these so-called white people, man. Starting with the heads, man. Starting with the Rothschilds and Duponts and Gettys, man. They're about to get violent, man, on the Israelites, man. They're about to push their propaganda, say we're terrorists or whatever, all right? Because that's how the so-called white man operates. He operates on deceit, man, all right? On propaganda, on falsehood, man, all right? All right, this is, I'm gonna get Revelations, the 20th chapter, man, all right? Because it said what? A great sword was given to him. Who gave him that great sword? Right? Ultimately, it was the Heavenly Father, but he got that sword starting up with our forefather Isaac, man. He gave him that blessing of the sword. He said, "By thy sword shalt thou live." Okay? Okay? So let me get Revelations, the 20th chapter, because ultimately it was the Most High who gave him that sword, who gave him that power. Because for this 1,000 years period I'm about to read about, he wasn't able to use the sword, man. The sword was useless. His blessing was useless for 1,000 years, man. Okay? What did you show? You bought something for your brother and sister. What do you like? Alright? For 1,000 years, that sword was useless to him, man. Alright? This is Revelations 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, and which is the devil and Satan. Okay, that's talking about the Edomites, man. All right. In other words, they weren't able to conquer the world at that time. All right, going back to the Byzantine Empire. All right. All right. Right. Sure. And bound him 1,000 years. Okay, so he bound that serpent, the devil. He bound him 1,000 years. Where it's going to tell you where, and cast him into the bottomless pit. That bottomless pit is talking about Europe, man. Okay. Why? Because it doesn't have fertile ground. It can't grow anything in Europe. Okay, you can't really grow much in Europe, man. It's a very barren land. Okay, that's why it's known as the bottomless pit. All right. So that's where they were shut up. That's where they were in the caves, man. All right, in the Caucasus Mountains and different places. They were in a low state. Okay. And shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. So this is that little season these Edomites were loose to deceive the whole world. And as soon as he came out of that 1,000-year period, what did he do? He brought this picture, man. The picture of Cesare Borgia, Syracuse Christmas. All right? The devil, man. All right? Painted as the Lord. That's the first thing he did. Okay? That's one of the first deceptions he did. All right? Right? Along with a lot of other different deceptions, man. He told you were black. He said he was white and you're black. That's a deception, man. Okay? There's no such thing as black people, man. You look at black, so-called black people, they're different shades of brown, from a dark brown to a light brown. Okay? You look at these Edomites who call themselves white, they're really red, man. All right? They really have a red pigmentation because of the blood that shows forth through their skin. Why? Because of the lack of pigmentation, the lack of melanin, man. It's very simple. Okay? But they call themselves white. Right? Which means what? Purity, innocent, not meaning to harm. It's psychological, man.